1, 2, and 3. And I am out here in support and solidarity of Colorado schools, especially Colorado schools who are starting completely and fully in person. I think this is incredibly dangerous and reckless, sacrificing teachers' lives and students' lives. We're hoping to bring about some statewide policy that the governor could tell all schools around the nation, all around the state, that we are not ready to go back. We have not met the WHO guidelines for returning to school, and no teachers should be forced to teach in person. So my name is Amy DeFusco. I'm an ECE teacher, so I teach 3 and 4-year-olds for Denver Public Schools. I'm also a member of CEA, who's been working with different teachers across the state this summer to organize around returning to school. So one, we just want to make sure that teachers are feeling safe moving back into the classroom. Right now we are at a high risk. Some of us don't have wills or things in place, and we know that this virus can and will affect us and has been leaving people in a massive amount of debt. And it's been hitting young people who are not prepared and don't have things in place. So we wanted to organize this so people who are feeling concerned can have some sort of safety net, because this service has not currently been provided by the state or our district. So I filled out my own will and a living will regarding medical care if I were to get sick. That was a really hard process. I'm 34 years old. I've never had a reason to do something like this before, but because I am not high risk, it feels like I'm being forced back into the classroom. I teach some of the youngest students, and my district has decided that we will be starting earlier than the rest of the school, the rest of the K-12 students. So it was a very hard process to think about what, do I want to be cremated? Do I want to be on life support? Who gets all of my belongings should something happen to me? But this is just where we're at right now. I've voiced my concerns to the superintendent, to the head of the early education department, and I received the same processes. Oh, your feedback is fueling our decisions. Your feedback is fueling the decisions. But all of the decisions that are coming down still put teachers and students at risk.
Hi, my name is Liam Bouchel. I'm a furloughed worker here to support teachers and my fellow workers. There's the first legal sense of being a witness, where someone has to sign and say they witnessed this signing in the notary. But there's another sense of being a witness, which is that I'm witness here to this terrible mistreatment and this disaster in the making. Right now it's not just teachers; it's everyone. Our federal unemployment is being cut. We're all being forced back to unsafe work conditions, and it seems like our leaders just want to pretend that disaster isn't coming and that this is all over. But I want to be a witness that we're taking a stand for ourselves. I mean, teachers are just such an important part of our communities, right? They literally help teach children how to be functioning people. But they're also workers like me, and I want, I think when teachers have good circumstances and conditions, that gives us more room to fight for our own conditions and safety. So, I want safety for everyone. When I went to school, we started doing all online classes and things, and there was teachers who tried to fight for their students who didn't have internet, and everyone said that's not a real problem. But I know for a fact it was, and so now more than ever we need to step up and provide for people who don't have the means to provide for themselves right now. Yeah, I think that the government needs to step up and provide these services for people. These things should have been provided services decades ago, not even just now.
My name is Amy Rohr, and I have a daughter who teaches high school Spanish, and she loves her job, and I've watched her really grow in it, and I want her to be able to continue to grow and thrive in it, as well as the children whom she teaches. And the important way to do that is to make sure that everybody's safe. Things are sanitized, there's social distancing. There are ways to do this, just like there were ways to avoid this spike to begin with. There's science behind it. I support that science, and I support my daughter remaining healthy and well, and all of her students as well.